I just got done with the doctor, my high-risk doctor. I go weekly for appointments. I'm 38 weeks today. I don't know if Matt and I are gonna get the baby size that we predicted, since he just got measured and it's looking like he's already 7 pounds, 7 ounces. So fingers crossed he just doesn't get too big that it's too hard for me to push him out. Everything's good with him. He's healthy, which is the most important thing. Today, my biggest goal is just to pack the nurses' goodie bags. I bought a ton of stuff from Costco, so I think I'm gonna jump into that now. Just finished packing all the goodie bags for the nurses, as well as I made like a third bag of snacks for just Matt and I. So these are the 2 bags for the nurses, and then this is the bag for Matt and I that I'm also gonna put other things in. And I also collected some Catholic paraphernalia that I'm gonna be making a video about, all the little faith-filled things that I'm gonna be bringing to the hospital room just to bring me peace, because I know it's gonna be an intense experience and I'm gonna want to have those things to ground me. I did buy a big thing of chips, which I'll show you, and I wanted to put this in the goodie bags too, but they're already pretty full. I don't know if I should just bring the box and tell them, you know, have at it, or make a third bag full of chips. I'm glad that's done, because that's like the last hospital stuff I needed to do was the nurses' bags. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna be editing video today because I have a ton of video to edit, taking it easy till Matt comes home. Maddie's home now, and I'm just preparing our dinner. I'm making these Mediterranean bowls. I made a ton of yellow rice, which now we're almost done with. I made marinated grilled chicken, or baked chicken. It came out so good. Some organic baby spinach. I love the marinated artichokes from Trader Joe's, as well as the roasted red peppers, some sun-dried tomatoes, some feta on top. I got some tzatziki sauce, hummus, and then I top it all with balsamic vinegar, like regular balsamic vinegar, and then some balsamic glaze. It's like 8 o'clock and I made myself a cake because that's where we're at in this pregnancy. I was like craving something sweet, so I made myself a cake and I put the icing on the side because I'm too lazy to ice it. I normally always have some kind of a sweet inside the house. And I had brownie last week and Matt and I finished it last night. So I wanted to have another little sweet thing. And I went through, I always keep like box mixes. I can make things from scratch and I will, but like at 8 o'clock at night, who's making something for, well, some people might, but that's not me. This is definitely part of the 3rd trimester pregnancy journey, and I wanted to document it, keep it 100% real for y'all. Good morning, friends. I decided that I wanted to do a workout today. I have not been really doing workouts pretty much my whole 3rd trimester. This is my first workout in my 3rd trimester. I have gone on walks almost every day, but I have not done workouts, and I just woke up this morning and I felt like I wanted to do a workout. I'm gonna honor that and try and get a workout in. I love that I'm already out of breath and I've literally done no working out whatsoever. Before I jump into this, I wanna mention I am not a health or fitness expert whatsoever. I'm just a person who tries to stay active. So obviously consult with your doctor, not telling anyone to do any kind of workout as 38 weeks. I'm just doing it myself. As I said, from 28 to 38 weeks for 10 weeks, I have not done anything other than walks. So I'm very intuitive with my body, but I just wanted to put that caveat out there. I'm actually wearing an outfit I still fit into, I mean, obviously not well, but still fit into that I had pre-pregnancy, and I have like video of me for getting ready for my wedding doing the same workout. I'm gonna do Beachbody's 21 Day Fix Dirty 30 to the best of my ability. I thought it would be fun to compare like pre-pregnancy me to pregnant me in the same outfit. just finished Dirty 30 21-day fix real time, which is different than the regular 21-day fix. Just did 1.5 pound weights, which made it pretty easy. I was gonna wait to do my daily walk with, it's still early in the morning. It's really gray outside right now. And normally I like to do it with the sun out, and the sun's supposed to come out around 2 in the afternoon. I was gonna wait, but I also feel pretty energized for my workout. Normally I do 3 circles around the block, but yesterday, I don't know if I was just not feeling great or what, but I could only do 2 circles. I was just really not feeling it. So I'm like, maybe I'll do 1 circle now because I already just worked out just to get my like fresh air. And then when the sun is out, do 2 more circles. I just try to ride out whatever I'm feeling. This is my first week being on maternity leave, so not having to worry about work and like performing and just being a person for 2 weeks is just so lovely. I'm feeling really good today, and I think a lot of that has to do with like not having to deal with work stress and like having to perform when I'm just not feeling my best. The 38-week bump date. This is what we're working with. He is a big boy. I feel like it's a lot. And I'll show you what it looks like. I've never shown my stomach like without a cover before, but as you can see, there is like, I do have a linea negra, but I've never seen one that was light blue before. Mine's light blue. So I have that. And I also have, since I actually popped, I've had like a starburst. I don't know if you can see it, but I have like a starburst around my belly button of stretch marks. Even when I had like a really tiny bump, I had that starburst of stretch marks around my belly button, which I thought was really interesting. I do have a few more stretch marks, but they actually like, it's weird considering I got so many immediately, like a starburst, and then I haven't had really that many. Like I thought I was gonna get like a lot, but who knows? You know, you don't even really know what your stomach's gonna look like until after. Like my twin sister got quite a few stretch marks, so I knew I wasn't gonna be one of those lucky women that gets away with no stretch marks. I was not disillusioned with that, but you know, you really just don't know what your stomach's gonna look like after until it's after. So this is the before. It's late in the afternoon and I've been editing for most of the day, so I'm gonna make myself a little snack. My husband called me and reminded me that we were supposed to go to confession today. So I'm so glad he did, because I totally forgot, even though he texted me this afternoon about going to confession. So I'm going inside the church, gonna get an hour of prayer in and confession, which is something that we both wanted to get done before baby comes. morning, friends. I am definitely looking rough as I feel today. I did not sleep well at all. I woke up at 2:45 in the morning and never went back to sleep. I had that a lot in my second trimester and in my third trimester, but then I started taking Unisom at night and I was sleeping through the night, and then I was not needing Unisom, and I don't really love taking sleeping aids because I'm afraid that I'm gonna get hooked on it. But last night I woke up at 2:45, went to the bathroom, went to blow my nose, and I've been having this pinching feeling for weeks now, like probably 10 or more weeks. This just like slight pinching feeling at the top of my stomach. And I thought it was like the baby hitting a nerve, and it could still be the baby hitting a nerve. Last night, it was like almost the whole top of my stomach. It feels sensitive to the touch. It's like this burning feeling. When I went to blow my nose in the middle of the night, my whole diaphragm was on fire. Like, I felt like it collapsed, almost like, I don't know if it's my diaphragm. I don't know. Whatever helps you blow your nose out. I don't think it was my lungs. It was like at the top of my stomach. When I blew my nose, that the area that's tender, I would say the pain was like a 7 out of 10. 10 being like, oh my gosh, like I need to go to the hospital right now. That's how painful it was. It wasn't long lasting, but my stomach's still sensitive to the touch. It really, really hurts, and it's just like a rainbow kind of band across the top of my stomach. When I was looking at my stomach this morning, I feel like it looks like it's dropped a lot. So I'm not sure if like maybe that's it, like that area is just used to being like pushed out, and that's why it felt like it was collapsing in when I blew my nose. But then I had Braxton Hicks for the rest of the, I guess, early morning until my husband wakes up at 4 in the morning. He actually wakes up at like 3:50 in the morning for work. So I just ended up staying up, and then normally I'll go back to sleep after he goes to work, but I couldn't, and I knew I couldn't. I felt wired, and now I just like, I had breakfast and everything. I debated on making the bed, and I was like, you know what? I just want to get it done. I can always unmake it. I don't feel well at all. And normally I wouldn't vlog. I would just be like, oh, I didn't feel well that day. But I'm trying to make this authentic. I'm trying to make it real. I had like 2 really good days, and now I'm having a really bad day. I don't want to only show the good days because at the end of the day, that's not real. I do have bad days too. I make it a goal to always try to like make my bed, change out of my pajamas, get ready for the day. I just want to like lay around. I have a ton of editing to do before this baby comes because like all my SD cards are full. It's gonna be a rough day, and I'm gonna let myself, like, that's one thing that I have gotten better with as I get older is like, if I'm not feeling well, I do not try to judge myself too hard or push myself too hard. I really try to honor that and be as gentle as I can be, because I used to be like, oh, I'm lazy. This is who I am. I'm this lazy person because I had a bad day and I didn't feel well. I have 3 autoimmune diseases. I'm super pregnant. I'm allowed to have a bad day. And even if I didn't have those things, everybody has bad days. Everybody has days they don't feel great, and it's okay. Your best today is not gonna be your best tomorrow or the next day. I have to honor the fact when I'm in a good place, I do the most that I can and like take advantage of it. When I'm not feeling great, I try to be really kind to myself and gentle and try and take care of myself, because it's ebbs and flows, and I don't ever want to get back into that mindset, judging myself because I'm not like 100% perfect, run around, achieve everything. That's just not realistic for my health and who I am and the kind of person, kind of energy I have. So the more I honor that, the more I find, the happier I am. If that rang true for anyone, please comment in the comments below. Make me feel like I made sense, because in my mind it's making sense, but I'm not sure it's translating. It's a new day. I am feeling so much better. Yesterday I just edited a video all day and was a zombie person. I didn't take the afternoon nap that I was hoping for, because by the time I really was trying to get this video done, and I would be like, okay, at 12 o'clock it'll be done. And it didn't get done till like 3, 4 o'clock. By the time that happens, my husband gets home soon, and I didn't want to take a nap because I don't know about you guys, and I would love to hear what other people feel, but when I nap, I'm napping for 2 to 3 hours. I'm not having like a light 20-minute nap. I could not. I would feel so sick from waking up like that. So I ended up staying up just all day from 2:45 in the morning, like a little zombie person in my pajamas, just feeling like garbage. By 7 o'clock, I just went to sleep. I was like, I can't. And my husband's so cute. He like tucked me in and just, he's so sweet to me. I have to say I'm so blessed. Like I made us frozen pizza. Normally like I make dinner, but I was like, we're having frozen pizza. That's why I always keep frozen meal, like frozen pizza and these block chicken tenders in our house, because there's always just gonna be that day that you can't cook. At least that's for me. I'd love to hear what you guys do on nights that you're just not able to do it. I am about to go to my hematology appointment. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this on my YouTube channel, but I was diagnosed with this thing called von Willebrand's when I was like 4 years old. It just means I have a prolonged bleeding time. It's a blood clotting issue. For most people, their blood clots after a certain amount of time, but mine, it takes longer to clot. It's like an issue with birth. I've never had an issue my whole life, thank you God. I'm so blessed for that. And I know different people might have von Willebrand's like a lot worse than I do, which is probably why I never mentioned it, because it's really not ever a part of my life. But with birth, it's actually a bigger deal because I am at higher risk hemorrhage. And also, this is totally insane, and it will be my sister's story to tell, but when she went in to give birth, they messed up her paperwork and they didn't send over the proper information for the anesthesiologist. So he refused to give her an epidural when she was already in labor and she had not planned for natural birth. And her birth story with her first child is, I'm traumatized and I wasn't even there. The story is just like nuts. It's like one thing, I know tons of people do natural labor, but I think you have to actually prepare mentally for it to be a positive experience, whereas to be thrown into it and them just say, oh, actually, even though you're in active labor, like we're not giving you anything. It's like my biggest nightmare. And so that's why I have to go to this hematologist. I need to give more blood so that they can sign off that I can get an epidural, because I am also unprepared for natural labor. So let's all pray that nobody throws me into that unexpectedly, because that is my greatest nightmare. I mean, you know what, you can get through anything, but I really don't want that. And then I think I have to go to the store and just buy a few grocery items. I stocked up so much last week because just like in preparation for baby, I went to like Costco, I went to H-E-B, and I went to Walmart that I really don't need much in the house, but we're just low on a few like items we use on the daily. I'm gonna do that and I will take y'all along with me. I just got done with my blood draw. It actually like super hurt because they always end up taking so much blood because it's like a blood thing. I don't know if that's why they take so much blood, but they always end up taking so much blood. So that's done. Thank you, Lord. I think that's my last blood draw of pregnancy, fingers crossed. And I stopped and got Chick-fil-A. I got grilled chicken wrapped in lettuce, and then a large fry and a large unsweet iced tea. So I'm going to nom on that. I'm actually extremely hungry. It's 2 in the afternoon. I wanted to show y'all what I got at the grocery store. It isn't like as much as a full shop, but I definitely spent a lot of money. It was like $117 for random things, but I'll explain. So I'm gonna make salads. I love having feta on salads, like my favorite thing. I'm gonna try this Boar's Head. I normally get a different brand that's a little less expensive, but I was like, let me treat myself. These Udi's English muffins, I really enjoy. I had one yesterday as my breakfast that I showed. Then I got Udi's frozen pizza and Red Baron pizza. The Udi's is for me because I'm gluten-free, and the Red Baron is for Maddie because honestly, it's just, this is like a $9 pizza. It's crazy how expensive gluten-free things are, which really stinks for people like me who have the allergy. Whereas this Red Baron pizza, I think, was like $4, less than $4. We used to just eat the gluten-free pizzas, and then I realized economically it just doesn't make sense because this will be 2 meals for me. And he'll eat the whole pizza himself. So it just makes more sense for me to get him his own. I got the 2 of this smoked chicken sausage with apple and Gouda. It is my super yummy, and I've been eating it with, actually I have it over here, some more of these gluten-free buckwheat berry Nature's Organic waffles. I really enjoy that with like a sausage for protein, because I try to do carbs and protein for breakfast every morning. I got gum, 2 different things of gum for the nurses' gifts that I got for the hospital. Grilled chicken for my salad, like chicken tenders for my salad that I'm just gonna bake in the oven. Organic mozzarella string cheese. I love mozzarella string cheese. I got 3 bananas because I'm gonna be making banana chocolate chip gluten-free muffins, so I needed 3 for the recipe. Apples because my husband takes an apple to work every day. Orange juice because I've been really enjoying that in the mornings. It definitely feels like a treat, and it also helps with my blood sugar. I got a giant thing of pineapple because apparently that can help induce labors. I'm just gonna be munching on pineapple. It's like one of my favorite things anyway. This is embarrassingly for my dog. We give him chicken and rice every morning. He used to be really, really thin. He refused to eat dog food. People would like comment that I was starving him. Not on my videos, but like in actual real life, which is probably worse. So we moved to chicken and rice, and he's been fine ever since. So he's a very spoiled dog. More baby spinach, even though I'm like a little nervous I got too much, honestly. I don't know how I'm gonna eat all that. The mix, this is gluten-free blueberry. And then I got regular Betty Crocker for my husband. He eats muffins every morning for breakfast, so I make muffins all the time, and I just like having a mix when I don't feel like making it from scratch. I try to make it from scratch more often than not. Whole milk because, again, I've just been craving full-fat dairy. Love that, so I've been putting in my coffee, and I use it for baking too. And then I got some fun gluten-free snackable things. I got these graham crackers. This was an impulse buy. I don't know if I'm gonna open this anytime soon. Hopefully it doesn't go bad fast. Vanilla wafers, I used to be obsessed with, and it just sounded really good to me. And same with these sweet thins. I'm assuming it's gonna taste like Teddy Grahams, and there was a coupon for $1 off, so I was like, why not? I think I'm actually gonna take this to the hospital to snack on for me. That's everything. Now that all the grocery stuff is done and my like errands for the day, I'm debating on if I'm just gonna be really lazy and just edit, because honestly, I'm pretty physically tired. I'm not mentally tired. Yesterday I was mentally and physically tired because I didn't sleep, but I slept a million hours. Like I think I slept at 7 p.m. till 9:30 in the morning, or 9 in the morning. So how many hours? That's like 12 hours of sleep. I was up for an hour from 4 to 5 because I help my husband get ready in the morning. I like pack his lunch and everything, minus 1 hour. But anyway, I slept a lot, and so I should be full of energy, but I'm honestly not. I'm really, really feeling tired and lazy today, but sometimes moving around helps with that instead of me just like leaning into laziness. It's actually a beautiful day despite the fact that it's still cold outside. It's like 40 degrees. I feel like I should get out and walk Tucker at least. Fresh air and sunlight are so good for me mentally and physically. I'm gonna push myself to do that 1 circle around the block. I will let you know if I did more than that. Hi, Chloe's mommy. Did 2 times around the block. I made it once and I was like, it's so beautiful, I can do a second time. But by the second time, I could have done a third physically. I'm just kind of over it. All I want to do is sleep today. I do feel like he's dropped a lot more recently. Is that a sign that I could be going into labor soon? Now, this all could be in my head. I really enjoy these end of pregnancy vlogs and like weekly update vlogs from other vloggers. Far along pregnant ladies just like to read into every little thing, and I am 100% guilty of that too. Like I feel like I'm reading into every little thing with this baby. I'm gonna wrap up my 38-week in the life vlog. So if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.